I'm Glenn Young on the campus of Hoke County High School in the McDonald's Gymnasium, and joining me is the instructor at Hoke County High School in Culinary Arts, Lanice McLean. You put this on every year. So glad to be here. How you been?
I've been doing great. This is, again, our 11th year.
11 years.
Doing Taste of Hoke.
Wow. What's been the change? What have you seen?
The students are more creative with the dishes that they decide that they want to prepare for the evening. Mm-hmm. They work together really good, and I just give them free range to let them pick whatever appetizer or entree or dessert that they would like to pick from their restaurant.
All right, what's the level of students here that are cooking today?
So today you have our Foods 1 students, and then you have our Culinary 1 and 2 students.
Okay.
And then our Culinary 3 students are going to be battling out together.
Okay, so the plan is for them to compete against each other.
Yeah.
How did this all come about? What are the rules? The chefs are in the house offering mentorship, or are they really secretly competing against each other?
The chefs are here to help them and guide them and give them suggestions, because this is their first time doing something on this level.
Right.
And so they have free range. We have a pantry set up. They can pick whatever items they want from the pantry to use to present their dish today. And so they're making one entree for our judges.
When it comes to culinary arts, as we're getting ready for finals for the semester, food safe serve, one of the key tests that they'll take. What's your message to the parents as they get ready for finals? And what's your message to the administrator? What do you need to really progress your program?
Just keep encouraging the students, because a lot of them really love what they do. And it takes time, and of course a lot of them was here early this morning to prepare.
Right.
The cooks are always the first one in and the last one out. So they're just excited.
So glad to be back again.
Thank
I'm going to let you get to it.
Thank you for
Parents
coming.
are out sampling, and then they're going to get to it.
Yep, thank you. All right.
I'm Glenn Young, GPS Photography and Video, gpsphotoandvideo.com. I'm back on the campus of Hoke County High School in the McDonald's Gymnasium for an annual event that's become famous, the Taste of Hoke. And joining me once again, Chef Rome. So glad you're back, man.
My man Glenn.
You make it every time.
Listen, man, it's for the kids, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Anytime we have an opportunity to plant seed and pay it forward, especially in our future, which is our youth,
Right.
we got to take advantage of that, man. Because they have enough negativity, they have enough things that they are exposed to that we weren't exposed to. So when we have an opportunity to sow a seed into their life and plant that seed that of something that they can do beyond high school and possibly as a career, hey man, I'm always for that.
And I'm so thankful that you always dedicate your time to come out to Hoke County.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Last time we talked, you were working on a restaurant and a few other things.
Yep.
Give me an update.
So we're still in motion. 2 restaurants going up as we speak.
Wow.
Both in Jackson, Tennessee.
Okay.
And it's going to be amazing. And stay tuned. But 2 phenomenal concepts. And this is the moment I've been waiting on. The moment I've been waiting on, to put that Chef Rome brand in a way. Because I can't be everywhere. And I've been traveling all over the world for years. So it's time for me to, slow down a little
What's
bit.
the name of the restaurants and what's the timeline that we coming up?
The bistro is Rome's Bistro.
Okay.
And the main restaurant is called Taste of Hoke.
And they're all in Jacksonville?
Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Absolutely.
Got you.
Yeah, man.
That's exciting. Talk to me about the menu.
Well, the menu is that. Taste of Soul is that, man.
Yeah.
Taste of Soul is a type of calypso drum. And back in the day, the beat of the drum was a call to break bread. It was a call to meet. It was a call to fellowship in some sort of way. So that's why that's where the tasa comes in. And soul is the soul. It's the food, man. It's elevated soul food at its best.
It's always great.
Yeah, man. It's
Can't
always
wait.
phenomenal.
Keep us posted. Definitely want to come down there and check it out. What's your plan for the day? As I understand that each chef is going to be working with a group of students.
Yeah, so...
Did y'all handpick the students, or how did they draw the chef?
No, so I don't know who the students are yet.
Okay.
And we don't know what the proteins are, so they still keeping it a secret. What we're here for this year is to let them battle, and what we'll do is kind of assist them verbally.
Gotcha.
And see how that translates. So I'm excited about that because I love to see how these young minds think outside the box.
Really appreciate it, man. Looking forward to it. We're at the Taste of Hoke, Chef Rome. Joining me now is Chef Judy.
I am here in the building.
I so appreciate you to come out here. Last time we talked, we're at Douglasburg High School, but today you came down to Hoke for the Taste of Hoke. Give us an update on what you've been doing.
Listen, I'm still rocking and rolling with Uptown's Chicken and Waffles, as well as Let Me Cater to You. We're located in Fayetteville, the big city of
There you go.
Fayetteville. And so, listen, we're open 7 days a week. We welcome anybody to come on, dine with us. We're open lunch, dinner. We have all these phenomenal things going on. And I just love being a part of anything Fayetteville and the surrounding areas have going on. So I'm excited about being here today.
And it's, of course, always great to give back to the students. But what's going on in your life? You were telling me a little bit earlier that you got a book coming out.
I do, and so I'm super excited about this. And so I am releasing a coloring cookbook for the entrepreneurial family. And so when I tell you this is going to be something different, something real good, all ages. I'm talking, if you can read a little bit, you're going to be able to pick up some tips, some great recipes, and just even my personality. You'll be able to gather through this book here. And so it's going to be phenomenal.
So how did it come about that you said, well, I'm going to write a book? How long have you been writing?
Listen, I supposed to wrote this book 10 years ago. And so, I've been taking my time. Sometimes we procrastinate, sometimes life happens, and sometimes we just take our time.
Right.
But in this season, it's time to go ahead and release it, and so I'm ready.
So a little bit about the day. You're coming out, as I understand, each chef is going to be broke down with a group of students. And what exactly is going to be your role today?
So listen, my role today is to be a judge. So I'm here to judge on what they have going on, their knife skills, their presentation, and all things food. And so I'm always excited about that because that means I get a chance to eat a little bit. Yes, sir.
All right, let me stir the pot a little bit. I was just talking to Chef Rome. Who's the better chef?
Out of who? Me and Chef Rome?
Yeah.
Me, hands down. Hands down.
So that means the other chefs that are here, there's some competition, or are you the creme de la creme?
Well, I hate to say that I'm the best of the best, but I'm the best
Why do you
of
hate
the best.
to say?
Because I'm trying to be humble.
I got you.
But I'm the best of the best here today. Now, Chef Rome, that's my guy. Chef That's my guy. I love them guys. But, if we compete, I'm a win. That's it.
So no chance of us seeing a little chef competition going on?
Not today.
Okay.
But if they bring me back, I'm going to put my apron on and I'm going to tie up my shoestrings and I'm going to be ready.
Thanks for talking to you.
Thank
Talking
you, sir.
to me, rather. Take care.
Thank you.
Glenn Young on the campus of Hoke County High School in the McDonald's Gymnasium. I'm back with the Taste of Hoke, and joining me is Chef Dre, Son Dre.
That's it.
All right, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, look, I'm Chef Sundre, originally out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Kind of started cooking out of a necessity while being away at school, needing some good food from home. Basically started off learning how to cook over the phone with my mom. And then we fast forward about 2011, I decided to go ahead and start a business, catering business in Northern Virginia. I met my guy and mentor and business partner, Chef Jerome Brown.
Okay, that would explain the matching suit.
That would explain why we're here. Been working with him for about that whole duration, about 12 years, just learning and actually traveling the world. And just giving what I have, a lot of love and a lot of passion for cooking. And we're here today at Hoke and experiencing this and really just enjoying and pouring into these kids and having them pour into us.
That's so great you guys have been working together. So now, have you overcome your mentor? I told everybody I was going to stir the pot. So are you better at something?
Well, I would say this. I wouldn't say that I've overcome him, but I will say that he trusts my taste buds.
Gotcha.
So when it's time to finish a dish or we're talking about something that needs to be added to a dish, then he knows he can come to me and say, man, taste this and what you think it need. That type of stuff. So I can appreciate that because that shows his trust in me. Definitely.
What's your specialty, your favorite meal to cook?
My favorite meal to cook is, I would say, gumbo or shrimp and grits, which luckily they have it here. A lot of the kids have cooked gumbo and shrimp and grits, but shrimp and grits, gumbo, I'm obviously from New Orleans, so I gear towards a more Cajun Creole cuisine, and then part of my family's from Mississippi, so we throw that Southern
there
in
you
there.
go.
So we can get down with the soul food, the collard greens, and the red beans and rice, and all that good stuff.
So were you really active over Thanksgiving? Did your family say, hey, come cook the meal? You say, look, man, I done cooked all year. I'm not cooking.
That's normally what happens. I say, no, this is my time
Yeah.
off. And it was crazy because my travel got changed. So I was actually home. The family was away. I still wind up cooking a Thanksgiving dinner.
Good deal. Chef Dre, as we look out here, so glad you came out to work with these students.
Definitely.
As you give them some encouragement and stuff, because there's a lot of them, obviously, hopefully, from the culinary arts class, will want to go into cooking.
But definitely, it's been a great bunch, and just talking to them and them asking questions and wanting the tutelage and wanting the instruction, it's great to see that.
What's been the main question that they've asked you?
Well, it's really just the making the adjustments, the things that they're out here preparing. So we came in this morning, started working with them, seeing what they were doing, giving them some pointers on how to make it a little bit better or how to adjust it, and then adding little seasonings and things like that to it. So that's basically what we've been doing here today.
Really appreciate it. I'm going to let you get back to the students.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Glenn Young back with the Taste of Hoke, and joining me now is a student, but this is a college student from Johnson & Wales, Alexis Dixon. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm really glad to be here.
What's been your take on today?
It's really great to see how many students are really involved in culinary. I know when I was in high school, which might have not been too long ago, the amount of kids in it was far and few. So I'm really happy to see so many are actually involved in it now.
So give me a little bit of your background. You're at Johnson & Wales University, and you are a senior.
Yes, sir.
So you graduate May?
I graduate December. I'm
December.
graduating early now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
So what's that been like? Where did you go to high school at?
I actually went to high school in Fayetteville at Belle Praise and Christian Academy.
Okay.
So after I graduated, I went straight into Johnson & Wales. I've been wanting to go to Johnson & Wales since 8th grade. Only school I applied to.
Really? And you got in?
Yes, sir. It's been an experience definitely in the last 4 years. I've been a few places, Georgia. Tuesday I'm going to New York for a competition there.
Nice.
I've just been experiencing a lot of things, talking to a lot of different chefs like Tyler Florence, getting to know and connect to everybody around.
So what's been the most famous, well, I guess you could say that all of them are famous, chef that you've worked with?
I probably would have to say Tyler Florence.
Really?
I worked with him about around May for one of our events at my school. It was really an honor to work with him.
Good stuff. So now you graduating in December.
Yes, sir.
You already done all your finals, or you still got some stuff to knock out?
I have 2 more finals this week once I get done with this.
Okay. So what's it been like going to school in Charlotte?
Yes, sir. It's wonderful. I love Charlotte so much. It's a really big food network. A lot of kids that have actually graduated from Charlotte stayed around there, so there's a lot of restaurants that are kind of born and bred from Johnson & Wales around there.
Gotcha.
So it's a very unique and diverse area.
What's your message to these students that want to go on to college?
I would say focus and kind of never give up on what you actually want to do. I know it's not always easy, or sometimes it's going to be difficult, but if you kind of remember why you started it and why it's your passion, then you can go anywhere.
So did you always want to go into culinary arts?
Always, since elementary school.
So now that you graduate, you already got a job?
Yes, sir.
That was quick. So how hard did you have to network? Or was it just you were working throughout your 4 years over there?
Working throughout my 4 years, I've always been a really big hard worker, so I can't sit down too much. So anytime I was able to cook somewhere or be in a restaurant, I was there and kind of showed my work. Instead of being able to always network in the kitchen, you just got to show what you got instead of talk.
Gotcha. So you got a job.
Yes,
Where are you going to be working at?
I will be working at Southern Prime in Southern Pines, Moore County area.
Southern Prime. Oh, that's a steak place.
It is.
Nice. What's the best way to cook a steak?
I
always want mine well done.
Well
but
done?
people say, why you? And I get the same look every time I say that. But I want my stuff done. You tell me though.
It's a little chewy, well done. I like mine's medium to mid-rare.
Okay.
I do.
And what's the best steak you think? Best cut of steak, I
Best
guess.
cut? I like a New York strip.
Okay. Alexis, appreciate you talking to me. I'm gonna let you go work with the students. Keep networking. Proud of you. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you.
Talk soon. I'm Glenn Young. We're at the Taste of Hoke. So many people to meet. Out here you got the parents, you got the students that are preparing their meals, and great students like Miss Alexis Dixon is already graduated. As you can see, she got a job, Southern Prime. Make sure you go out to Southern Pines and eat there. When will you start?
I will be starting at the 20th of December.
Perfect. There you go. So I come out for Christmas meal?
Yep.
Welcome to our 11th Taste of Hoke.
I truly appreciate all of you all coming out to support your babies. They've been working really hard. A lot of them was here this morning at 9 o'clock. They beat me here. But they've been working hard. Some of them, this is their first time participating with Taste of Hoke, and they all have been doing a phenomenal job. As soon as I release the guests, you all will be welcome to walk around and sample food from your students. You were presented with tickets at the door. You use that one ticket to go to any station you would like to go to. We have a total of about 17 stations set up. Okay? The pink stations, those are all dessert stations. If you have an allergy, seafood allergies, all the students have those on their board, okay? And you're more than welcome to talk with them, take pictures, you're going to do that for about 35 minutes. At that time, you all will come back to your seat. We'll introduce our cooks for the evening, and they are our culinary 3 students. They are competing against each other. I asked for volunteers, and they raised their hand quickly and was ready to have a friendly chef battle. So at that time, at 4 o'clock, we'll start the chef battle, and then we'll have the introductions of our chef. Okay? Thank you all again for coming, and you're welcome to visit your students.